out the wait, and I'm finally here to speak about my champion team for the last tournament. The title will be down below. This was a Gen 9, I believe. Gen 9? No, this is Gen 8. Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, right? Sword and Shield Gym Showdown, basically. I was tasked to be Gordie. I ended up winning the whole tournament. I believe I went 7-3 or something like that. But once I got into top 4, I locked in, and this is the team we locked in with. So we have a Cleavor here. Cleavor here is simply just to set up rocks, but it also hits hard. Gave it a scarf, as you can see. It hits really hard, so most of its IVs or EVs were put into its attack, and I believe HP. Let's see, how do I check? How do I check? Doesn't matter, whatever. Anyways, well, it does matter, but you know what I'm talking about. It's right there, you can see it. We have Stone Axe to, set up rocks and hit hard while we're doing it. U-turn for pivoting. Mostly when we, switch him out after he Stone Axes, because my opponent either knows that we have Scarf or they don't know. We have Night Slash for just coverage, and X Scissor for more coverage. Because of sharpness, these moves do a lot of damage, right? So that's pretty cool. Next we have Arcanine here. Oh yeah, by the way, this thing has grass Terra type. We never even used it. But here's Arcanine with Stellar Terra type. It actually did really well. I only did one time Stellar, and it came in handy. This thing is holding the Life Orb inside a Sports Ball, and yeah, these are its moves right here. As you can see, we have Wild Charge for coverage for those water types that we will be seeing, because there is a Nessa. Obviously, she exists. We have Flare Blitz for the big buff boy. You know what I'm talking about, Milo. And then and it's Stab, so it's pretty good. And then we have Terra Blast to take down any terrestrialized Pokemon with Stab, obviously, because it's Weird Stellar. And then we have Intimidate, very useful tool for lowering attack on the opposite side of the field. This thing is adamant, so yeah, that's our boy right there, Arcanine. Next, we have Tyranitar and a Moonball holding the weakness policy with the Terra type Ground, right? So the point of this thing is we're not going into our Terra types, even though I did use it half the tournament. We let it get hit by something that it's supposed to be weak to, right? Obviously. Get weakness procced, and then start setting up with Dragon Dance after we terrestrialize. At that point, they really can't stop Tyranitar here. We have Stab Crunch, Stab Earthquake, and then just the throwaway move. Not really throwaway move, but it's a move. Stone Edge. We have Sandstream because there were some Weather Wars here with the Nessa's team that had Drizzle, and I believe Kabu's team that had Sunny Day. So yeah, that's why Sandstream is on there. Next, it's Adamant as well. Next we have Red Nog holding a white herb, and it's in a dive ball, I believe, with the Terra type flying, because Earthquake does do a lot of damage to us. Yeah, this thing has Swift Swim because I anticipated Drizzle to be on Nessa's team. I was correct. This thing came in handy during those moments, but when it didn't, the ability was just dead. It was just there. We do have Shell Smash to go in combo with that white herb. We have Liquidation for Stab, Head Smash for a lot of damage after Shell Smash, right? We're just smashing everything. And then Terra Blast, Terra Flying, because we do have Milo. Milo really outright just wins against us if he gets rid of Arcanine and the Colossal that we have. Yeah, it's just it's terrible, right? And we also have B. She is also in the tournament, and we had to use something for flying, right? We need to get rid of those fighting types. Anyway, that thing is adamant. Next, we have Absorb Bulb Colossal with the Ghost type Terra type. This thing did a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting the boost, the special attack boost, when it gets hit by a water move, because whenever they see this thing, it's like, oh, we're just gonna use a water move on it, and I Terra, and then it's like, oh, thanks for the boost. Yeah, we get the boost from the Absorb Orb, a Bulb, and we get the Steam Engine boost. And it does a lot of damage with Stab Flamethrower, Stab Power Gem, Tar Shot. I wanted to try it out. It could have been a different move. We could change it for something else. You could change it for whatever else you want. And then Will-O-Wisp for to lower some attackers, some physical attackers, mainly B's team, because that's why the Ghost Terra type is there. She can't hit us. Will-O-Wisp gets some damage and also lower their attacks, so that's there. And it's a modest nature. Next, last but not least, our setter. This is our starter. This thing is this Avalog is a water Terra type, just because I thought water is very defensive in this meta, this kind of meta. Yeah, this Gym Showdown meta, it's pretty good water. Unless you go up against Milo, then you're pretty much effed. This thing is holding the Light Clay, so that we can elongate the Aurora Veil, make it last longer. We do have Snowscape, so we get extra defense. So what we do here is we lead with this thing, Snowscape, then Aurora Veil if we're still alive. We should be alive, we have Sturdy for that. If we're still alive for some reason, I don't know why we would still be alive. Mountain Gale does a lot of damage, right? And so does Rapid Spin, if you want to get rid of stuff. And let me tell you, the amount of times that this thing's been alive, pretty impressive. It survived a lot. It had a lot of kills. I'm gonna count those kills. I'm gonna post it in the server. So if you're curious, you can go and look at the server and some notes that I usually take for these Pokemon teams, and I'll post it for you guys. But that is the hazard remover right there, and setter. So does two jobs at the same time. It's pretty good. So that's the team, guys. And it's adamant. But here's the team again: Cleavor, Arcanine, Tyranitar. You can look at them. None of them are pretty. They're not shiny. They're just normal. I didn't even give them nicknames or anything. That's the team. That's the champion team. And if you want, like I said, if you want the notes, come through to the Dusk server. Come look at it. And yeah, the team that you see below, that's current team right now for Grusha. I am playing as Grusha in this next tournament. So wish me luck. So far I'm 2-1, so that's pretty good. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.